Good Friday, everyone. Our weather map for today shows showers and a few isolated thunderstorms in our neck of the woods, especially for this afternoon and early evening. Looking farther to the northeast, you see some rain mixed with snowflakes across portions of Pennsylvania and New York State, and a flash flood risk across portions of Maine and New Hampshire. But if you look to our west, which is where our weather often comes from, you'll see our weekend weather forecast coming in at us. And then you see next week's forecast on the west coast with another developing storm system. Look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by Clearview Closet and Blind. 50% chance for a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon into the early evening hours. That's an increase from the 30% chance that I had on there yesterday. Highs in the mid to upper 50s. Saturday still looking mostly sunny. Highs around 70. West winds 10 to 15, gusts to 20. I will say, if you look at the wind speeds across all the next 5 days, it's going to be windy every day. Today looking like one of the windier of the next 5 days, but my goodness, the March winds just will not let go. Sunday, I've had to add in a 20% chance for an isolated shower. Do not cancel your outdoor plans over that. I'm just telling you, don't be surprised if a sprinkle hits the windshield on Sunday. Monday, partly cloudy, highs around 80. And then Tuesday, partly cloudy, and once again, highs around 80. The weather looks to start becoming more unsettled as we get into Tuesday night and beyond. So we may be dealing with some showers and thunderstorms, and we may have to talk about some strong storm potential. It is that time of the year, and you get up to 80 degrees in April. So, it doesn't take a meteorologist to tell you we might have to deal with some storms at some point when we get that warm. So just stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. Look at our lunchtime forecast today, brought to us by Upper Cumberland Window Cleaning. Get your windows cleaned, Bob, so you can see outside even better on your lunch break. Temperatures around 54 degrees for our lunch hour, and then a rain chance of only about 20% around noon. That 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms really comes in later, a little bit after that lunch hour into the afternoon hours. But if you're out and about on your lunch, hold on to your hats because west winds are going to be at 20 miles an hour, maybe even gusting higher than that. So you'll want to be prepared for that gusty wind. Look at our threat graphic brought to us by Premier Generators. Just a slim chance for a thunderstorm this afternoon that could produce some hail and gusty winds. Not a big threat whatsoever. Just don't be surprised. Our lapse rates are really steep today. And a lapse rate is the rate at which your temperature decreases with altitude as you go up into the sky. So those lapse rates are steep enough to where if a thunderstorm can get going this afternoon, as some of the models are indicating, it could produce some small to medium-sized hail. So just be aware of that. On this day in 1927, a tornado wiped out the town of Rock Springs, Texas, killing 72 people and causing $1.2 million in damage, more than a mile wide. Destroyed 235 of the 247 buildings in Rock Springs, leaving no trace of lumber or contents in many cases. Many survivors were bruised by large hail, which fell after the tornado, which is unusual. Normally, the large hail comes before the tornado. 1966, speaking of large hail, 3-inch hail was reported over in Davidson County, which is, of course, where Nashville is. And then listen to this, 1988, snow blanketed the southern Appalachians. Totals in North Carolina ranged up to 17 inches at Mount Mitchell. Winds at Flat Top Mountain gusted to 80 miles an hour. So, wow, that was a wild April day. You folks have a quieter Friday and keep looking up. And for more weather information, meteorologistmark.com.